Hey fellas, how you doing? Saturday morning, 20th. It's a little later in the day. Just got back from a couple of baseball games. Neighborhood kids going and playing baseball, and there are some guys out there who should just not be coaches at any level, and they should also not be offering life advice to people, especially young men. um, Learning a sport is about trial and error, making mistakes, figuring out what you're good at and what you're not good at, and to have someone tear you down over that says more about that individual than it does. There's a pool. Just taking my little walk around before we go back out to Lowe's and Sam's and some other stuff. Saturday's our day to just go bombing around together. Maybe buying stuff, maybe not buying stuff. Show you the Franklin Mountains. Let me turn it around now that I know how to do this. It is tragic to see a guy. I didn't say anything to the guy, but the father of the child who he was berating, dropping a ball. Now, we're talking about kids that are on the cusp of 12, and the coach couldn't control himself. That is a terrible, terrible thing for young men to see, young boys and men to see. It's unbelievable. Well, anyways, after the game, my wife and I waited around to see they had their little team meeting. And after that, just about every parent told the coach to his face that they're going to quit. And again, especially for you younger men out there, there's nothing wrong with failing. There's nothing wrong with failing as long as you don't quit. Trying things when you're young is how you're supposed to figure out what you're really good at. And if you want to do that as a living, I'm going to just sit down out here. It is as important for you as a man to figure out what you want. And you have to ask yourself some key questions. What am I good at? What do I enjoy doing? And can I turn something that I enjoy doing into a career or a way to make money? Now, I'm not talking about illegal means of making money. I know if you're a good enough gamer, you can make a lot of money. I know that there are demographics out there in the gaming world that are just sick and tired of all the woke stuff, and they just want a good first-person shooter game. If you can come up with that storyline, and I think you do very well. We always need guides for the trades. And I just got to tell you something. If you're given the opportunity to coach some children, young people, young men and women, you have to have control of your own emotions. And you can't make a Saturday morning T-ball game, and then after that slow pitch, and then after that overhand pitch game. So we watched 3 games this morning. You can't make that a life or death struggle for these guys. And there's nothing wrong with parents cheering on and all that kind of stuff, but some people got no business being anywhere around children. And so, anyways, I was glad that none of the parents got hands-on with this coach. Used to be coach, but yeah, there were people pointing fingers and talking about reporting him and stuff. I mean, how you can get to be my age and not have any grasp of your weak points, your blind zones. That's why I had to stop drinking last year, January 23rd. I stopped drinking. A couple of days, it'll be 8 months for me. That was a big change. Not trying to be a macho guy was another thing. Not talking to people in a manner that I didn't want to be spoken to. It's just, anyway. And young men have enough problems without having some psychopath trying to tell them that dropping a ball is the most critical thing. It's just unbelievable. So, love you guys. Hope any of this makes sense. Getting ready to go bombing around the city of El Paso. Hope all of you are safe and healthy. I hope you can take care of each other if you get it, if you can. If you can't, you have to take care of yourselves, man. Nobody else is coming, and I think you should focus right now on getting and staying in shape, just in case. All right. Love you guys. Like a fort in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye bye. Of course, I hit the wrong.